Lateral.
The lateral is the parietal lobe.
Anterior.
Anterior is frontal lobes.
Medial.
Medial is the temporal lobes.
And caudal.
The occipital lobes.
Meninges.
It's the membrane around the brain. You can't see it.
Olfactory bulbs.
There's one right there.
We only have one. Okay. Cerebrum. Cerebellum. Corpus callosum.
This white thing.
Thalamus. The third ventricle.
Right here.
And the cerebral aqueduct. Hypothalamus. Pineal gland. It's the little, yeah. Mammillary body. Optic chiasma. Arbor vitae. The fourth ventricle. Longitudinal fissure. Lateral ventricle. Functions of the sheep brain. The cerebellum. It's the little brain attached to the rear of the brain stem and helps coordinate voluntary movement and balance. The cerebral aqueduct. It's a canal connecting the third and fourth ventricles. And the cerebrum is an area of the brain responsible for all voluntary actions of the body. And the corpus callosum, it's the large band of neural fibers connecting the two brain hemispheres and carrying messages in between them. The hypothalamus is a neural structure lying below the thalamus. It directs eating, drinking, body temperature, and helps govern the endocrine system through the pituitary gland and is linked to emotion. The medulla is the base part of the brainstem. It controls heartbeat and breathing. The olfactory bulb is the first brain structure to pick up smell information from the nose. Optic chiasma is the part of the brain where the optic nerves partially cross. It is located at the bottom of the brain immediately below the hypothalamus. Pons. It's the part of the brain that works with the cerebellum in coordinating voluntary movement. The thalamus is the brain sensory switchboard located at the top of the brainstem. It directs messages to the sensory receiving areas in the cortex and transmits replies to the cerebellum and medulla. Mammillary body. It's where memory and smell are located in the mammillary body. It's where smell and memory are located in the hypothalamus under the pituitary gland. Arbor vitae. It's white matter that brings sensory and motor information to and from the cerebellum. Optic nerve is something that's not pictured here, but it's the nerve that carries neural impulses from the eye to the brain. The pineal gland produces serotonin and melatonin. Spinal cord sends information to and from the brain. The pituitary gland would be down below, and it secretes and controls hormones. Longitudinal fissure is a groove that separates the two hemispheres. The meninges are 3 connective tissues that cover the entire brain. The frontal part is where voluntary motor function and muscle movement occur. The parietal is where sensory reception happens. The temporal controls hearing and memory. The occipital controls vision.